U.S. authorities have arrested a man after a family froze to death near the Manitoba-U.S. border back in 2022. The suspect is facing charges in a U.S. federal court. CBC's Albert De La Talla is tracking this story for us. So, Albert, tell us about this new arrest.
Well, Linda, the man at the center of those new charges is named Harsh Patel, and he goes by the name Dirty Harry, among other aliases. And he has been charged in a U.S. federal court with transportation of an illegal alien and conspiracy. And this is all in connection to the tragic deaths of the Patel family about 2 years ago. That's a family of 4, no relation to him, by the way, who froze to death while trying to cross illegally from Manitoba into Minnesota. The bodies of 39-year-old Jagdish Patel, his 37-year-old wife Vaishali, their 11-year-old daughter, and 3-year-old son. They were found on the Canadian side of the border, just about 12 meters away from it. In court documents, it's alleged that Harsh Patel managed a gambling business in Florida, and that's where it's alleged he recruited another alleged smuggler named Steve Shand. Shand is already awaiting trial in federal court. You can see him there. He's accused of transporting illegal migrants. It's in these latest charges against Harsh Patel. They were unsealed this past week, along with a supporting affidavit. And in that affidavit, investigators say that they show how they allege he worked with Shand to facilitate the smuggling of that family, who ultimately ended up dying that night.
With this arrest and these new charges, what new details are we learning about the night that the family died?
So one exchange that's detailed in the documents, Linda, is a WhatsApp conversation between Patel and Shand that night. And I'll read a bit of it to you. Shand texted Patel saying, "Make sure everyone is dressed for the blizzard that evening." That's according to the documents. Patel replied, "Done." And immediately after that, Shand replied, "We're not losing any money." It's also alleged that Patel gave Shand GPS coordinates of a pickup spot near the border and phone numbers of contacts on the Canadian side. The court documents also link the men to another man named Fanil Patel. We heard it, if that name sounds familiar, we heard about him back in January. There was a 5th Estate investigation that revealed that he was living in the Toronto area. There he is. Police in India accuse him of helping transport the Patel family to Manitoba with the intention of crossing over into Minnesota. He is charged in India with culpable homicide and human smuggling for that alleged role. The affidavit says a convicted human smuggler, Rajinder Pal Singh, he identified Patel to Homeland Security, saying that he had helped arrange that transportation of the Patel family. So we'll of course keep following these latest developments as Patel and Shand go to trial. Linda.
Thanks for this, Albert. That's the CBC's Albert De La Talla.